Guardian down. We lost another one today. This video is titled Why I'm Quitting Destiny 2 and it has become trending. So let's listen in and see what's going on with our guy Buffalo here.
What is up, folks? Buffalo back here today to talk about the state of Destiny 2, of Bungie right now after the release of Ash and Iron. As this cut straight to the point, this game's already been in a really rough place for a while. They've just been reusing old content. They're just, they don't have the resources to put towards it, I guess, or they're being lazy, or they're just waiting for their options to vest with the Sony purchase. They're too focused on Marathon. I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
I feel like it's a combination of the development of the portal taking up all of their development effort. Literally everyone in the studio has been working on this damn portal thing. And then secondly, all of their effort to making new stuff has been relegated to Renegades. I swear, everything new and exciting and interesting is coming out with Renegades. So Edge of Fate right now, we're like, what's there to do? What's new?
Just this old, like even last season with getting the Dreadnought, and then now we're getting the Plague Lands.
Hey, the Dreadnought, I didn't hate. The Dreadnought was not bad, in my opinion. The Plague Lands, or the Lands, as we're calling it, infinitely worse. Infinitely worse.
Just already, this is just one of the issues I'm going to talk about, but just already that was a problem I was having before Edge of Fate even came out. I was like, I don't want to give them any more money right now if they're not going to bring out new content. Edge of Fate then released no Lost Sectors in Kepler, no strikes. One of the things I loved when I started playing this game was all the strikes. Not a single strike in the new paid expansion is absolutely absurd to me. The only new content is the campaign, which is mid. Very mid. Some enjoyable parts, admittedly, but overall, most people agree, not very enjoyable. Very
agreed. Mixed reviews.
Tedious. A lot of just the same time-wasting mechanic over and over. Turn into a ball, grab a gun, shoot a thing over and over and over. So it already had those issues coming in. Oh yeah, and then the raid. The raid was good, but except for you can't get tier 5. You can't get good loot from it until Epic Raid comes out. So there's no point in running it on its hardest mode because
fair criticism. I did like the raid, but the inability to get tier 5 versions of the weapons is a bit ridiculous.
Still can end up getting tier 3s from it, which has made no sense. They completely take the weekly pinnacle system away from raids and dungeons, so you can't power up from raids and dungeons, which is just the worst decision ever. The best content in this game is raids and dungeons. The reason why I play this game is for raids and dungeons. And that's bringing me to my main point is
that's why now they got you in the mines. They got you on Caldera, farming it again and again. No raids in dungeons in the portal. 80% of the game missing from the portal. I don't know how they gave the green light to this, but that's Bungie in 2025, I guess.
Like, why would I care about getting on and grinding for power level, grinding for all this new loot, if there's nothing to use it in? There's no point in doing raids or dungeons anymore. There's literally, unless you want to do load mans or challenges, there's no point. The only thing I have to look forward to genuinely right now is the dungeon coming out in Renegades, and that is months and months away. We have an exotic mission coming. There's no exotic mission with Edge of Fate. No, like, the only exotic mission we're getting is time-gated in Ash and Iron for still another month from now. We have to wait until October, and then the exotic that we're getting is a reskin of a relic from a 3-year-old season activity. If you go watch the animations in the video from their live stream yesterday, it's literally just the scythe from the Season of Plunder activities, and they reskinned it to make it look like an axe.
I can feel the pain in Bro's voice. This is the pain of every Destiny 2 Guardian in the last few months now.
So, yeah, this game is just, I don't even want to play this game right now. I got on yesterday to see what I had to do. I've been 450 for weeks, by the way. I got on yesterday just to see what I would have
See his clan called the Trash Can?
To do. And I used to run a lot of Encore, so I came here and I started looking at the modifiers, see what I have to do to get a 451. And I just started putting things on. And you see how slowly it's just going up here. I'm putting like max. I got 3 plus 20s up here. I'm only barely at B plus now. So you can do another plus 20. I'm at 470. That barely went up. Barely went up. I'm still at 450. Still at so you can take one of these off, I think. But then you just have to stack. You have to all these new modifiers too. Look at all these. They literally, if you want the most points from the weapons modifiers, you have to play with bows only. That's the highest point modifier from here. Like, you have to
I ain't doing bows only, all right? That's sadistic.
play with brawn, you have to play no starting ammo, and then see, look, we're almost at a 451. So wait, let me go back here and put this another plus 10 on. Boom. 50 under, bows only, no rate. Oh shit, I should have put no HUD on. There we go. Then maybe I can actually just go avant-garde. Nope, never mind. Gotta go automatic weapons only. There we go.
Fuck avant-garde too, though.
Get a 451. So like, genuinely, what the fuck are we doing? Genuinely, what the fuck are we doing? They came out, and you cannot trust Bungie when they say they've been listening and they're gonna do something nice. They came out, they said they're listening, they said they're gonna revert the changes and make the power grind easier, and then they come out and do this.
Ironically, I think this is what they meant for the portal to be on launch, and they just missed the mark. They didn't like calibrate things properly, and we obviously, being the Destiny community, were able to sift through and figure out the best modifiers and the best playlists to grind. So I think when they said that they wanted to make the power grind easier or lower the bar a little bit, they maybe did, or they didn't realize that in the process they actually made it harder. Like there's just a big level of disconnect from them right now in what they're doing and what the community's perception of the portal is, and it's definitely frustrating to see. And it's crazy that they said they wanted to make it easier, and this was the result. This was the result.
I saw this and I genuinely just got off the game and didn't play. Because, honestly, I got to 450 like a month ago, and I had no reason to be there. There's no reason to be 450. So, like, why would I grind again to 550? There's literally no reason.
Literally, you only need to be like 470 powered to get tier 5s consistently. So even though you don't want to do these modifiers, it's fine. You don't have to by any means. You're getting tier 4 drops mostly. If you did get to 470, then you should be good to go. You don't really need to go too much farther than that, in my opinion.
There's nothing. Like, I got to go to Kepler and farm tier 5 loot in a cave. That was my reward for grinding until my eyes bled 10, 12 hours a day for weeks on end. Is I got to go sit in a loot cave on Kepler and grind for tier 5 armor. That's my reward. So, yeah, I don't know why I would go do it again. It's like, yeah, cool, I got some tier 5 armor. I got some tier 5 weapons, but at the end of the day, what's the point? Like, what do I need these stat rolls for if there's no raids and dungeons worth doing?
Well, to be fair, there is meant to be the epic raid coming out shortly, and you are clearly geared up for that. You've got all tier 5 armor, tier 5 weapons, so you should be very well kitted for that. I mean, so that is like the only thing that you could argue for why you would gear up right now.
What do I need these stat rolls for if I can't even get tier 5s from 5 feet? So there's no point in doing 5 feet. If I'm just doing 3 feet and farming for tier 4s from the 3 feet version of the raid, why do I don't even need these stat rolls. I don't even need these tier 5s. I could just go in with tier 4s with the plus 8%. And then next season, these aren't even going to have the seasonal damage bonus of plus 10%. And this fucking skin is mid as fuck. I put shaders on it because the fucking holofoil skin is mid as shit. Like, why are we... There's no point to do this. Bungie's literally looking at us like we're addicts and treating us like we're addicts and going, how much can I milk them for? How little can I actually put out and still keep them coming back and giving us money? The two things they executed well yesterday in their live stream the two things they executed well overall yesterday in the release of Ashen Iron was, one, promoting Renegades, and two, putting a lot of fire into the Eververse store. That's literally the only things they were able to accomplish. The content they put out is broken. The new mission is, one, horrible, just god-awful. I watched somebody do it one time and instantly decided I'm never running that. It looks so insanely boring. But not only that is...
RIP to Reclaim.
You die moving from zone to zone, and then you can't revive, and you can't finish, and you can't get your loot, and you get soft lock. So it's not only is it just horrible, half-cooked, lazy garbage content that they should be ashamed of releasing, two, it doesn't even function properly or work well. And then on top of that, they have this thing where they said, oh, we're listening, we're going to make the power grind easier, but here, you have to do literally every modifier and play plus 50 to go get your plus 1 to move up from 450 to 451. For no reason. And it's like, yeah, cool, I think when I hit 500, I could start getting tier 5s from a B plus score. But it's like, I don't need these tier 5s for anything. What do I need these tier 5s for? Especially when the power bonus on all the weapons is gonna just instantly disappear in a few months and be non-existent. Who cares? When the game is this bad, who gives a shit about having good loot in it? When the company that you're giving this money to is this apathetic and literally will just push, like, can't even properly function or put out like a update without breaking 5 different things. Like comp is broken now. Like you go play a game of comp, it only takes 7 kills to win a game of comp. And so it's like for now the last month and a half has continued to be this cycle of them making grinding and PvE worse, and the drops from PvP being the only thing worth playing the game for, which if you're like me and most of the majority of the player base in Destiny 2, you do not care about PvP in this game. Not only do you not care about it, you try to avoid it as much as possible, even though they put PvE weapons into it that you have to play it for. So yeah, I'm so over this game. I've been holding in these thoughts for a long time. People make weekly videos just dunking on Destiny, and I'm like, I'm here for it now. I'm here for it.
Yes, come to the dark side, Buffalo.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna be playing the First Descendants. I'm gonna be playing Borderlands 4.
Not the Gooner game. Oh, hell no. First Descendant? Oh, we lost you already, Buffalo. God damn it.
But like, if literally the only thing you care about is putting good ornaments in your store and hyping up your next pre-order, like, why do I believe like Renegades is going to be good at all after what you've just released here yesterday? Why would I believe that playing this game is going to be worth it at all after I've just seen how you've handled the last 2 months of your content and your balancing and your fixes and interacting with the community of saying we're listening, we're going to make it easier, and then you make it harder, and then saying okay, we're going to revert those changes, but then when it comes out it's still way harder. Like, and there's no content. The only new content in the game with Edge of Fate was the campaign and the raid. Now the only new content in Ash and Iron now is go run around an old area and kill some
A depressing old dead plague lands that is, did I mention depressing? It's awful running around the plague lands now.
dudes and dunk some arc charges. And then open a chest for plus 20 progress towards an eventual reward that you'll get soft lock out of because it's bugged and broken. Just don't play this game, dude. They do not. Bungie does not deserve you as a player. They don't. Go play something else.
Damn, I can hear the sadness in his voice in this, and it is felt by a lot of us.
That's it. If you want to come by my stream, I'm at kick.com/buff-AIO, capital I, so it looks like Buffalo. I'm going to be playing a lot of the First Descendants. I'm top 100 there on Wall Crusher runs currently, and I'm going to be playing the heck out of Borderlands 4 as well. We always play with the community, so please come on by, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, if you relate at all. And yeah, have a great one. I'll see you next time. Peace.
That was a video from Buffalo of why I'm quitting Destiny 2. And to be fair, he was a real grinder. He actually got his power up to 450 pre-Ash and Iron, which means he was playing a lot. He was doing that crazy 400 to 450 power grind that a lot of us decided to opt out of, myself included. I only went to 400 power before the launch of Ash and Iron. I was not interested in grinding that crazy grind. And obviously, Bungie moving the goalpost back and adding all those crazy modifiers made it even more insane for a lot of people. And a lot of people, rightly so, are deciding to leave the game and play other games. The only problem is that there's not like one unified game that we all leave Destiny 2 and go play. So you got people playing First Descendant, which I'm not interested in, playing a Gooner game. And you got other people playing Borderlands 4, which, to be fair, Borderlands 4 was not bad, but it wasn't like super crazy interesting to me. Maybe I need to spend a little more time into it to get into it. Right now, if I'm not playing Destiny 2, I'm personally playing Destiny Rising. I'm actually having a lot of fun over there. So that's my escape from Destiny 2 right now, is to leave Destiny 2 for, mobile Destiny 2 now. It hasn't been too bad over there. We'll be on Destiny Rising a little bit when Destiny 2 is down. We'll definitely be playing that epic raid. That's for sure. Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section below, though.